I was raised Catholic. At some point, I cannot remember precisely when, I came to consciously embrace the faith as my own. There was no moment when lightning struck. Instead, when I look back at my younger self, I see someone who felt God's presence, hungered for community, and wanted to live a good and meaningful life. In fact, at high school parties, I used to ask people, what is the meaning of life? I wasn't sure, but certainly, I thought, the life of Jesus was something all Christians should emulate. I saw models all around me. In my high school, run by the Sisters of the Holy Names, I stumbled upon dusty copies of Lives of the Saints and found inspiring stories that gave me a sense of possibility. I found similar inspiration in the strong sisters who taught and coached me, and the committed Catholic adults I knew. None of this felt limited by gender. I grew up thinking girls could be whatever they wanted to be. In college, when I began to call myself a feminist, my faith only grew stronger. Though the exclusion of women from priesthood disturbed me, it was not as striking then as it is now. Yale University, which I entered in 1983, had only admitted its first co-ed class 10 years earlier. Imperfect institutions were evolving, and the post-Vatican II Church seemed to be one of those. I began to read theology and excitedly copied long passages into my journal and letters to friends. I saw little tension between the Catholic and feminist parts of myself. When I began my academic career in the 1990s, U.S. Catholic feminist theologians were an established force, anchoring a small but growing cohort of women studying theology and giving hope to women active in Catholic life. Catholicism felt hospitable to people with unresolved questions and complicated identities. Regardless of the strictures of any particular parish or even any particular pope, memories of mid-20th century Catholic heroes like Flannery O'Connor, Oscar Romero, Thomas Merton, and Dorothy Day were still fresh. Strong women and men, single and married, religious and lay, drew together in the work of parish life and social justice. The question that forms the title of this book did not trouble me much. Of course, one could be feminist and Catholic. But over the nearly 3 decades that I have been a Catholic theologian, Catholic feminism has seemed to be slowly slipping away.